I'm Scott Walker. I graduated 1981, or the class of 1981, Highland Park High.
Hi, I'm Lori Hunt. I graduated in 1970 and I was a head cheerleader here.
Hi, I'm Chris Walker Walcott and I graduated in 1974.
And I'm Russ Walker and I graduated in 1978.
Yeah. And I'm Doak Walker, and I'm going to graduate in 2020. When I say my name is Doak Walker, people give me like that face like, what's your name?
But yeah, no, Highland Park was a small community just like it is today, and you know, everybody was always watching out for each other, and we never had keys to any of the doors or the cars or anything. Nothing was ever locked, and
It's tight. It's a tight-knit community.
I live in the Park Cities, and it's the involvement here, and just all the families and everybody's so involved. It's you go to other places and they're not as involved as they are here in the Park Cities.
when Dad was inducted into the Hall of Fame in '86, we were all old enough to appreciate that honor, and we were so glad that it happened later in life. I'm sure he wasn't. I'm sure he wanted it to have happened earlier in his career, but we were able to be there and enjoy it with him. And it's amazing the people that line up for a week ahead of time on the parade route to get a seat, in line so they can honor these people. And I think that was really kind of the first time that it hit home that Dad was kind of famous. When he was in the hospital, and Rick Riley wrote a really great article about him, and he encouraged people to send him a card or a fax and let him know that he was your hero, and that that you appreciated his career, and wish him well. And the hospital had to replace the fax machines because and they shut down the phone lines in the entire hospital. It came through so many faxes, and then he ended up getting 2 fax machines all to himself just for his faxes. And we have 6 large 3-ring binders that have all those faxes in them.
And he had a sense of humor. In Steamboat, Skeeter, our stepmother, had a ski shop, and he had his Heisman Trophy. And it's kind of an unusual place for people to go shopping, and all of a sudden see this Heisman Trophy and a bunch of sweaters, and people would walk in and read it and go, Is that real? What? Whose is that? And Dad would be behind the counter. He'd have his half glasses on, just kind of
chuckling.
And they would have no idea, and he'd just go along with it. He just said, "Yeah, he comes in here every now and then, and just, he's just messing with people." I go back about the Hall of Fame. I was thinking, he only played 6 years, and it took him a while to get inducted because it was a short period of time. But his dad, Ewell, wrote letters every year saying he needs to be in, and they finally got him in. Because it's probably one of the shortest, one of the shortest careers that's in the Hall of Fame.
Interesting.
So he did a lot more. I mean, he always said he did a lot more in 6 years than some did in 10 or 15. So.
Well, Norma, tell me what it was like, your life with Doak.
Oh, well, it was an adventure,
Yeah.
for sure. We had a lot of exciting times. Lived in Detroit for 6 years and had a lot of friends there with the teammates, and we were close to Bobby and Carol Lane.
Yeah.
Lived in the same, we always were close to them, especially.
And that was a lifelong friendship, wasn't it?
Tell me how much Dad made when he was playing for the Detroit Lions.
As far as I can remember, it was $30,000. And everybody, and he had a $5,000 bonus that he kept reminding Bo McMillan that, what about the bonus?
Highest paid player back then.
Yeah. When he was signed, he was the highest paid player in the league.
$30,000.
Yeah.
And,
I don't think he ever got a raise.
When he was here in Dallas, he ran from the limelight.
But he was always gracious, signed every autograph, talked to people. I mean, he appreciated, the fact that they cared enough to ask him for his autograph. But